Climate Summit starts tomorrow from September 4th to September 6th. African youth gathered under the African Youth Climate Assembly have come up with a declaration. And part of this declaration is that there is a need to set up a green bank to provide finances for African youth-led climate solutions. Some of them who spoke to the cable said youth is critical in achieving Africa's climate goals.
Africa has 80% of the population under the ages of 24. Those are some of the key concrete things that we're working on, but also something that I'm really proud of from this meeting and something that I'm looking forward to see pushed in the next 2 days at the Africa Climate Summit is a declaration that young people from across 30 countries have come together, drafted it out, co-created it, and created a declaration that they have just handed over to the President of Kenya, His Excellency William Ruto. I'm hoping that this could end up in the CAHASC, where he sits as the President of CAHASC, and also that the African group of negotiators continue pushing for young Africans and negotiating on our behalf. And we didn't want to see funds pumped into young people so they can continue building sustainable projects that are going to benefit Africa, as well as build that green growth that we keep on pushing for.
I would like to make a recommendation to African presidents coming from across the continent to consider a pact to fast-track, strengthen, and accelerate green skills development for African youths. This, I believe, will prepare us for the future of work and a sustainable Africa.
Governments at the national level, as they come to this summit, one key ask is and expectation is that they really set up national structures that can actually invest in young people, give money to young people for their ideas, but also allow them to have a political participation in the policies and strategies that are developed at the national level.
We are hoping that this Africa Climate Summit would yield significant results for the youth, and one of which we are calling for the establishment of a green bank. We are hoping that this green bank will provide finance to drive young, innovative ideas from African youth, and also to ensure that we have sustainable solutions to our problems.
Ahead of the Africa Climate Summit, which starts from tomorrow, what I'd like to see as a young person, especially in building our adaptation and climate resilience, is more funding mechanisms that are youth-oriented as well as adaptable to youth situations, because you find that most of the mechanisms and systems of finance, of climate finance, are very technical for young people to be able to actually access. So more adaptable funding specific to young people's and specific to grassroots climate adaptation and climate resilience projects.
At the end of this Africa Climate Summit, these youths are hopeful that the summit will deliver for the African youth and that their interests will be prioritized in the Nairobi Declaration that is going to come out from the summit.